We're working through an example of polynomial division, and we're going to use the remainder and factor theorems to help us along, so keep watching. I'm Allison from Math Bytes, and we're working through an example of dividing polynomials. So here's our problem. P of x is equal to x cubed plus 2x squared minus 23x minus 60. Is x minus 2 a factor? If so, factor P of x. All right, the remainder theorem tells us that if P of x is divided by x minus c, then our remainder will be P of c. And the factor theorem tells us that if P of c is equal to 0, then x minus c is a factor. So let's start with the remainder theorem to determine if x minus c is a factor of this polynomial. Now, in our case, x minus c is x minus 2. Therefore, c is equal to 2. So now we have to calculate P of 2. All right? P of 2 is equal to 2 cubed plus 2 times 2 squared minus 23 times 2 minus 60. That gives us 8 plus 8 minus 46 minus 60. All right, so going left to right, we have 16 minus 46 minus 60. That leaves us minus 30 minus 60, which is minus 90, which is most definitely not equal to 0. So because P of 2 is not equal to 0, that means that x minus 2 is not a factor of this polynomial. Okay, moving on, we have our same polynomial. Now the question is x plus 4 a factor? If so, factor P of x. Okay, so same thing. Let's start with the remainder theorem and determine if x plus 4 is a factor. All right, so in this case, x minus c is equal to x plus 4. So that's like writing x minus negative 4. Therefore, c is equal to negative 4. We have to make sure it looks like the general form. So we have to calculate p of negative 4. So plugging in, we get negative 4 cubed plus 2 times negative 4 squared minus 23 times negative 4 minus 60. Okay, that gives us negative 64 plus 32 plus 92 minus 60. All right, and then going left to right, we have negative 32 plus 92 minus 60. Negative 32 plus 92 is 60 minus 60, and that is 0. So we have a remainder of 0. Since P of negative 4 is equal to 0, that means that x plus 4 is a factor. So now we need to factor our polynomial. Okay, we know x plus 4 is a factor. Now we have to do the factoring. So we'll use long division for that. And I've written it in long division format here. So let's just start by looking at our first terms. What is x cubed divided by x? It's x squared. So we put x squared up at the top and we multiply. X squared times x is x cubed. X squared times 4 is plus 4x squared. We subtract. X cubed terms go away. And then we have 2x squared minus 4x squared. That leaves us with negative 2x squared. We bring down our next term, minus 23x. All right, what is negative 2x squared divided by x? It's minus 2x. So we put that up at the top and we multiply. And we get negative 2x squared minus 8x. And again, we're subtracting. So negative 2x squared minus negative 2x squared is 0. And then we have negative 23x minus negative 8x. That's like plus 8x. So that leaves us with negative 15x. We bring down our minus 60. What is negative 15x divided by x? It's negative 15. So put that up at the top, multiply. We get negative 15x minus 60. Again, we subtract. Negative 15x minus negative 15x is 0. Negative 60 minus negative 60 is 0. Of course, we got a remainder of 0. We knew that would happen because we know x plus 4 is a factor. So now we have found that our polynomial x cubed plus 2x squared minus 23x minus 60 is equal to x plus 4 times the quantity x squared minus 2x minus 15. Now, we're not done yet. We need to look at that quadratic and see if we can factor it. So we need to look at x squared minus 2x minus 15 to see if we can factor that. We could use the quadratic formula, but let's see if we can just factor it. Can you think of two numbers that when you multiply them together you get negative 15 and their sum would be negative 2? Why, sure, it's 3 and negative 5. So this will factor to quantity x plus 3 times quantity x minus 5. So now we have completely factored our polynomial. X cubed plus 2x squared minus 23x minus 60 is equal to quantity x plus 4 times quantity x plus 3 times quantity x minus 5. To learn more about this topic, watch our videos on the Math Bytes with Allison YouTube channel.